our fans are voting. You know, when you first All-Star vote came out, it was like, wow, you know, that was very surprising. But from this point on, to see him continue to, you know, get, I mean, tons of votes, it's been fun to watch. You know, do I think it's going to get, you know, level out, or do I think that it's going to be more interesting in the next 2 weeks? Yeah, but I think it's going to be a fun process to watch.
If you're 2 weeks down the road penciling in that lineup, how many Royals do you foresee being in there?
I don't know right now. You know, I try not to. There's a lot being made about the 8 Royals, you know, but, you know, when the team's set, then I'll start looking at it. It's not my job to set the team, you know. So I'm interested in watching the voting, and I'm not going to take away from any of the results because the fans have voted to this point. And I keep telling them every radio interview I do, you know, vote, vote, vote. And not only Royals fans, Indians fans, Houston fans, Angels fans, vote. You know, that's what it's there for. This way, I think it's a lot easier. It takes a lot off of me. The fans pick the starters, the players pick the reserves, and, you know, you probably got 1 or 2 guys that you can pick to, you know, fill out the roster. But I'm okay with that. I think the All-Star game it's very special to me. You know, and I never, the first time I went, I never dreamed how special of an event that it is. And when you sit back and look at it and think, okay, these guys, these first-time All-Stars, you know, to add that they were an American League All-Star to their resume is special. I mean, there's very few of those. I mean, there's very few, really, if you look at the number of people playing baseball, there's very few people that ever make it to the big leagues, and then let alone become an All-Star. It's going to be fun. It's like anything else. It's going to be fun. It's, you know, it's a blast. The cool thing about it is when you get the 34, how many we get? 34 guys? 33? 34 guys from different teams. The thing that struck me most was that when those guys, you see those guys from, you know, every time you play them, and a lot of those guys you really don't like or you don't really know, you know, but you get them inside that locker room and close the door, and they're the American League All-Star team. They become a team. And it's just like what goes on in our locker room. Some of the, you know, I used to watch Barry Bonds was one of the funnest guys every time I went to an All-Star game, and I couldn't stand Barry on the field. You know, you watch Barry, you know, but you get him in the locker room as a teammate, he was phenomenal. There was a lot of guys like that. I mean, Justin Verlander, Adam Jones, when I was here, I was shocked on how cool those guys really were and how much fun they were to be around. But it's a really neat experience in that respect, that they're a team for 3 days. They come together and they're a team. I don't mean to, you know, to sound, you know, bad about it, but, you know, if you don't like it, get out and vote. You know, that's the way that it's going to change. You know, Kipnis is having a great year. Altuve's having a great year. Well, you know, Cleveland fans, vote for your man. Houston fans, vote for your man. And you know, that's the way. If instead of complaining about it or you know, go vote.